Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lab Classic Remastered. This time we're taking a look at the 1997 Mitsubishi GTO LM Edition. What a car. Our first four-wheel drive LM Edition to take on the course, which should be pretty interesting. This is the 1997 model, as I mentioned, which comes from Gran Turismo 1. It's a prize for one of the license tests. Interestingly, I think this might be the only car in the game that has two LM editions. No, scratch that, the RX-7 does as well, but this has two LM editions that are basically the same car. The 1999 version of this, which confusingly is not based on the 1999 road car, is essentially an updated version of this with more aero, more power, stuff like that. But this is the GT1 model, which I think probably looks the best, as much as I love how mad the 99 is. This has a little bit more of sort of a more tempered appearance, if you will. Sure, the wing's massive and the body kit is huge, but, you know, it's still stylish. You got those 5-spoke gold wheels with this yellow paint job. Does look very good indeed. You know what else looks good? The statistics. Four-wheel drive, 623 horsepower, 1,280 kilos. This should be a pretty quick car. Let's find out how quick it is. It is going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track in order to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the Toyota Celica rally car, set a time of 27.552, and if I was the Celica, I would be a bit worried about this one. Statistically, the Celica should have it. However, the Celica is not a nice car to drive, and this I know for a fact is. Now, a lot of people in the Gran Turismo community who play these older games will tell you they're not fans of the GTO. They think it's got too much understeer and not enough power. On the not enough power front, they may have a point. It is not particularly powerful. However, I quite like an understeery car, so the handling doesn't really bother me all that much in this one, I will be honest. Just got to be careful not to take too much of a chunk out of that final corner. 27.815 on its first flyer, which I think is a lot better than the Celica was doing by this point. Although going skyward like that probably isn't helpful. GTOs have been monstrous around this track, of course. We've had our fair share of the road cars, we've had naturally aspirated, we've had a couple of turbos as well. All of them have been very, very quick cars, so let's see how the LM Edition gets along. Of course, the LM Edition is not like the road cars. The road cars actually have more power, more weight, but the road cars are also a little bit looser handling. This is obviously a very serious race car, so it has like understeer and there's not a lot of wiggle room. There's a lot of downforce and stuff going on here. 27.686. Like I say, it does drive very, very well indeed. It's just trying to get that understeer to work with you as opposed to against you, which is difficult. Understeer inherently, oversteer is sort of something you can work around. Understeer is a limitation within the car, which is a little bit of a problem. 27.295, it's done it. Can it do any more of it? That is the question. That lap was far from perfect, though I think that's a bit too much air. Oh, we are going to 27.223. We are going to get a little bit more out of it. To be fair, like I say, I like this car a lot. I think it drives very, very well. The one thing it does lack a little bit compared to the other LM editions, I don't know if it's a case of me just feeling this because it's four-wheel drive and it's heavy. It does seem to lack a little bit of power. I would like some more power. The 99 addresses that. I think that has about 675 horsepower as opposed to this with its 620 odd. But yeah, especially compared to something like the Vector LM edition, I think even like the Celica rally car and stuff, they were all around 150 kilometers an hour. This is closer to 145, but handling wise, I'd take this any day over that Celica. Could it have gone quicker? Maybe a little bit. I don't think it would have. There's too much more time in this, though. I will be honest. But yeah, very impressive car. 27.223 places this at the top of our leaderboard. A Mitsubishi takes the top of the leaderboard once again, although this time it is not a Lancer, it's a GTO. So that can definitely be beaten by some of the other four-wheel drive LM editions, but for now, bow down to the GTO. For the first time, a GTO takes the top spot of our leaderboard. Anyways, that is it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Join me next time when I'll be driving something completely different. Until then, farewell.